All right, let's get down to business. Whenever I see articles like this, everybody, I always like to pitch in and give my 2 cents because I like to bring realistic expectations to the table. Now, on this one, it's a bit different because someone inside the Shiba Inu team brought the idea of reaching 1 penny for Shiba Inu. Now, me, you, millions of Shiba Inu holders, we all dream on this scenario of what if we get to 1 penny. And by the end of this video, I'm going to answer some of the most hot questions about that subject because, A, never say never. I get it. Nobody thought that Shiba Inu was going to kill 6 to 7 zeros from 2020 to 2021. Now I'm going to say it like it is, and I think you'll be the judge, all right? Now, 1 Cent Dream Shiba Inu member forecast Shiba Inu to reach 1 penny. Who is that Shiba Inu member? Tell me right now in the comments immediately. Well, I think you already know. Lucy, the marketing specialist. Also, I want you to put in the comments, do you think we're going to get to 1 penny? Yes or no? Every single time when I go live, I get that question. Well, I get the $1. That's a fact, right? But I get the 1 penny. And my answer has been the same for, since I remember. But let's go ahead and dive in because I think we're just going to find some good stuff to talk about and have, I think, a more good view and educational view. First and foremost, yours truly has roughly 1 billion Shiba Inu. To put into and compare, right, to have a nice clear picture, that is roughly $30,000 right now. I have it on my BingX. I'm going to show it to you soon. If we get to 1 penny from $30,000, I'll be holding close or maybe over $10 million. $30,000 over $10 million. How do I know that? If you compare Shiba Inu to the Bitcoin market cap right now, that is at 83x from the market cap we have to Bitcoin market cap. So that is deleting 2 zeros and staying at 2 zeros from 4 to 2, but still at 2. So when people say 1 penny, well, you realize that it's going to be 50, 70, 30 or so trillion in market cap, right? That's going to be a lot just for 1 penny. So now, let alone $1. So if I say $30,000 times 83, that is $2.5 million. Will Oscar be happy? Of course, Oscar will be happy. I'm going to be over the moon. That is not even compared to the 1 cent prediction that this article is saying based on a comment that we got from Lucy back in March when she said the following. I won't comment on SHIB. I've been holding since 2021. And have always believed in reaching 1 penny, just not immediately. Everything takes time. But with leash, if you sell below 5,000, you just don't understand what leash is. My dark horses are leash and shib. So bone should be yada yada. So, there's part of the team that believe that we're going to get to 1 penny. And there's so many different angles to take here. The burns, we're going to be burning more. Shibarium, bone. The metaverse, different liquidity, like liquid staking right now with K9. We can go and take like a 1-hour video just explaining how and when and the step roadmap to get to 1 penny. That's why it's like an open door to never say never. But the realistic and basic expectation, everybody, is that with over 500 trillion circulating supply and just the 16 billion market cap that we have right now, it is technically impossible to get to $1, and it's still impossible to get to 1 penny just because of the math. Math does not lie. Obviously, that's not what a lot of people want to hear, but look, I think a lot of people in the comments are going to be like, I don't want to wait forever. I don't want to wait 10 years. I don't want to wait 20 years. I don't want to wait 7 years. I don't know. So what I'll say, and what I always say to people who are looking into these predictions is, look, let's go step by step. When people ask me about predictions, I always say, let's get to 301 first. I always get like, how many zeros can we delete? Are we getting to passing all-time high this bull market? So, you have to kind of sort questions based on how they come to you. But first and foremost, let's pass the first step, and that is 301. because the all-time high at 408 should be a no-brainer. If Shiba Inu doesn't get to 408, this bull market, many people are going to be very disappointed. Am I right? So that's how you can start checking all the boxes and approaching the levels that we've never seen before. Now, to help the 1 cent dream, right? If Shiba Inu reaches 1 cent, the majority of the present day holders will turn into millionaires. That's what I'm saying, and lead a really comfortable life. The journey to reach there is long and rough with several obstacles. Just to entertain the idea, which in reality, I mean, there's some reasons why not. What if the United States and more big first world countries start adopting blockchain and crypto? What if Bitcoin reaches that $1 million? What if Ethereum keeps growing and that helps all the L2s and that helps Ethereum? What if instead of the 580 million crypto users that we have right now, we get to 2 billion users and then on-chain goes to 1 billion users? I mean, you're talking that we could easily be putting 30 something or even 20 something Shiba Inu, because Bitcoin at $1 million, you mean hundreds of, 50 or something $1 trillion in market capitalization, everybody. I'm not kidding. If right now Bitcoin is 1.3 trillion, let's go ahead and go to CoinGecko. Right now is 1.4 trillion at 71, double that. That's 140, 3 trillion, right? Then from 140 to 210 or 220 or something like that, and that'll be 4 trillion plus. So you give or take, and we are gonna be in the $1 million, roughly around the $10 trillion, right? So just to give you an idea, $10 trillion Bitcoin, 10 trillion market cap, right? Plus Ethereum, obviously well above 1 trillion. Who's going to be the other altcoin, XRP, BNB, Solana, Dogecoin? I mean, what if Dogecoin goes to the first trillion and is the first meme coin to the trillion? That will push Shiba Inu to the trillion too, or very close, maybe 800 billion, maybe 700 billion. And that is putting beautiful prices. Guys, it may not be 1 penny, but it's going to be high. And many of us are just not going to even get to 1 penny because we'll sell before. That's the reality of the dream of 1 penny, guys. Many of us won't get there, but I think it's a great story, right? Right now, this is my position. I am a little bit under 6% or so, but I've been dollar cost averaging. I bought today more and I just having a great time. This was 44. Now it's close to be 45. So it comes to show that whatever you buy right now, Shiba Inu, we got the pillow, we got the shirt, will be doing phenomenal. 1 penny is right now technically impossible because it's just the math. If Shiba Inu cannot pass the all-time high, if Shiba Inu cannot pass 301, which I know it's a no-brainer, but let's just play games here, then that 1 penny is just cancels out, because how could you justify having that prediction? But that is coming from Lucy, the team member of Shiba Inu, and I'm just here putting some realistic expectation touches. You may agree with me 100%, you may disagree with me 100%, and that's totally fine. But I just wanted to let you guys know, based on an article that was posted today, that still people have this question, and I'm just providing you guys with some things that you can probably understand better. And that's it. Overall, I don't need it to go to 1 penny to make a lot of money. Believe me, as soon as it gets anywhere close to the Bitcoin market cap, or 1 trillion market cap, I'm out. And then that's going to be another bear market and bull market and bear market and bull market. Like, you have to sell at the top, buy at the bottom, sell at the top. Like, you're always going to be trading in a way, because who's going to be just buying right now and never selling for 20 years? Like, are you never going to sell for 20 or 10 years? When are you going to realize the profits? When are you going to live life? You ever thought about that? I'll leave you guys with that to munch on. Appreciate you guys. Like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Take a look at the links down below and support the channel. Peace.